That would be me.
Look who we're hanging with.
Jason David Frank.
Boom shakalaka.
Please do not change channel.
Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin' With Web Show. I'm GW Pomichter.
I'm Christian Basel.
And we hope you'll go down and subscribe so you come back over and over and over and over again. It makes Christian feel better.
You can hit that bell thing too while you're at it, that
Yes,
bell.
we've got artists, authors, filmmakers, musicians, cosplayers, creative minds of all kinds coming to you from Space Coast Comic-Con. Over here on the Space Coast, we're in Cocoa, Florida, and we're hanging right now with Carlos Navarro, the radio show's host from Monsters in the Morning. Is that right?
That's right.
Got that right?
That's right.
And
Wait a minute, how many titles have that gone through? Monsters in the Morning, Monsters in the Midday, Monsters.
I think you got them all.
I got them all? Okay.
Yeah.
that was two, by the way.
I'm a big fan.
This is Monsters in the Morning,
Monsters in the Midday, Monsters.
And you just said Monsters. Just
And Monsters, just Monsters.
Okay. And also from Walking Dead. He's also an actor. He acts.
That's right.
He acted like he was interested in coming over here. That's how we got him. That 1 minute. That's all it took. Carlos, man, thanks for coming over. Today? How's the con going for you?
Con is going excellent. Bunch of nice people, bunch of cool stuff. It's going good.
You can't ask for anything better than that, right?
Exactly right.
You're surrounded by cool stuff.
Exactly.
People coming up to you. Let's start with your acting career.
Let's
a little
start
bit,
with
man.
it.
Let's
Let's
start
do
with
it.
that.
Let's go.
What are you doing?
You guys ready?
Right now, you're not actually acting. Well, he's acting like he's having a good time.
No.
But right now he's not actually acting. He's sitting on our show. So what are you doing? Like not right now, but now.
He's sitting down. What do you think he's doing?
Taking a break, man.
Taking a break.
Trying to answer.
Having a cool
You got any
one.
small projects you're working on in between things?
I do. I have.
See,
There's
he's
a.
not playing Aquaman, by the way.
No.
He only looks a lot like a guy who was gonna play
Dead
Aquaman
on.
until they got somebody else that didn't look like him.
There you go. Yeah, I'm in the new Madden. I'm in a new Rockstar game. I do my daily morning show here on Monsters. You can check me out to the Top Carlos on my Instagram as well. And I do a bunch of stuff on there. I'm in a national
I'm gonna drop
campaign.
a bunch of links down below so they can
Awesome,
find
man.
all of that
Very
stuff,
cool.
man.
How'd you get your gig on the Monsters?
yeah.
Man? How'd you become the Monsters?
You know, I was doing some production work out of right out of high school, and Clear Channel Communications noticed it, and they asked me to come in and kind of at a young age, kind of work in their production staff.
Nice.
And they kind of then Russ Rollins saw me on there, and he said to come on board, and so I started there kind of like basically about 17, and then did about 10 years with them.
Okay.
And then I decided to do more acting, and that's because I wasn't really acting then. And then at about 27, EA Sports offered me to come over and be their kind of talent and producer to travel the world with them and work with their athletes, and did that for about 3 years. And then the Monsters asked me to come back.
Cool.
And then, doing The Walking Dead. So it's just been every single thing that I've ever kind of wanted to go for, I've been able to achieve, and it's worked out well.
It's really cool. And we try to tell a lot of our young artists this, that going into arts and entertainment, it's a cumulative career.
Oh, no doubt.
Start here. Don't be afraid to learn everything you can in the production office,
100%.
And accumulate knowledge
Yeah,
along the way. Master your craft.
Yeah, that's what I always tell is obviously.
Walking Dead, man.
Yeah.
You get a gig, you're like, yeah, I'm acting, I'm getting paid, and then it's the hottest thing in the friggin' world.
Yeah, it's insane.
What does that do? That just...
Well, I was a huge Walking Dead fan to begin with. It was my favorite show, and as an actor, people are always like, man, if you could be on one show, if you could be on, I'd always say Walking Dead. I don't care if it was one scene, whatever, I'd always just say Walking Dead. And then, I was booking this, booking that, and then over 5 years they saw me with 15 different characters that I would audition for, and they'd say no. So finally, they put me. They were. What ended up happening was I later talked to Scott Gimble, the executive producer, and he said, "No, we were just waiting for you." and we were just waiting for the right character.
We were waiting for the character that you could actually act for.
Yeah, no, it was quite nice actually. Yeah,
I mean, this will be like after 15, we know he shows up for work, so go ahead.
Yeah, pretty much.
He shows up when we're not paying it. He won't go away, this guy.
It worked out well. Yeah,
that is awesome.
Yeah,
that you know what? That's an exercise for our artists and our entertainers out there in persistence.
right, no doubt.
That's right. You got to work for it.
No doubt.
You've been traveling a lot.
Yeah,
Doing conventions.
Yeah.
You know, she's got over there most interesting or unique travel moment. I don't know where she finds these questions. We don't ask.
I don't know. Let's see here.
You're on the convention circuit, so anything you could say is still PG.
Most interesting. Yeah. Most interesting unique travel moment. Huh.
What you know? What taking on a
I don't know,
hugely
but I mean,
popular.
I went to Machu Picchu once, and I thought that was pretty awesome. But
That's cool.
That has nothing to do with convention, but that was something.
You went to Machu Picchu.
Yeah, I'm Peruvian, half Cuban.
So Machu Picchu was just like a thing to do. Is that like a?
No, my dad was like, we got to go to Machu Picchu. He's Peruvian. He's straight from Peru.
So he was like, we're going there.
Yeah, we're going there. And at the time, I didn't realize the magnitude of it.
What was your first thought? You're like, Machu Picchu, what?
Yeah, honestly, kind of at first, I was kind of like, okay.
Well,
this was a while ago. I was 20. I'm 37 now, and it was like now it's a big deal. Like, and I know it's kind of, but really over the past 15 years, has it become this kind of phenomenon? People who like from Peru and that knew a little bit more about it, knew what it was. But so I'd like to go back and check it out again with my daughter, with my family. And
well, you know what's cool is nowadays, I think it's 700 channels now, and nowadays archaeology and history, it's pop culture. It's as much pop culture as anything else.
No doubt.
You know, between whether it's ancient aliens or it's there was one we watched that was history. It's like Raiders of the Lost Ark. They
that's cool.
Okay?
Yeah.
All the it's becoming pop culture.
It is,
They want to know their history. They want to know about culture. So Machu Picchu is like a huge deal now. Now it's
great.
I was like, we saw an aerial shot, a drone shot in one of those shows.
Oh, that's cool, yeah.
And the people wandering around. I mean, it was like Disney World.
Big thing to that economy there. And it's massive. Yeah,
it's like Disney World now.
Yeah, I haven't been to Cuba yet. I'm hoping to go to Cuba.
That's cool.
And that would be cool. But I'm pretty sure my work will take me there. There's been a couple of times where I was supposed to be shooting in Cuba, and it just didn't work out. But I know for sure it'll be coming soon. So
actor to radio host, or radio host to actor, really. So in radio, what you started out in production.
Yeah.
What put you on the air? What hooked you in to say I want to go and talk to?
Well, it's funny. I always did voices. I always produced, even as a kid. I always shot with my camera and made little videos, and it was reel to reel. It wasn't like digital. I'm 37, so you guys can imagine.
There were like things.
Exactly.
We had film.
And so
you have just broke the internet. They were like, "What is that?"
So I was always interested in it, but I didn't know exactly which way to go. And then I was looking for something for a host, and I found it. And he was like, "Hey, boom!" And then I don't know, things kind of happened. I just knew I always worked hard, and that's what I like. What you were saying is actually really important about learning every single facet, because a lot of young actors come up to me and say, "Hey, what's a little secret? What's this? What's that?" And I would say, learn as much as you can.
Work hard.
Go to Adobe Creative Cloud and download every program that they have and learn it, because gone are the days of people that crack open the mic or just jump in front of the camera. That's all they do.
We had a kid, a neighbor kid, come over and say, "I want to be a YouTuber. How do I do that?"
Yeah.
And learn how to edit. Learn
everything.
Learn how to get good sound. There's nothing that I would love to have the staff to do it all,
exactly,
right? Just show up and do the interview.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me and Carlos, we're talking.
Right.
Go work now.
Yeah.
No, but it's everything. You got to know everything.
Totally,
right?
because when you get to the point where like this, where you have a staff and you got camera crew and you're at an event and you're interviewing people, then you're ready to go, because you've been doing every single thing beforehand. So I commend what you guys are doing here. It takes a lot of work to put this together. People really are still in the infancy of understanding digital media and how huge it is and where it's going. And my wife's a YouTuber, so it's a lot of work.
You want to give her a little plug?
Oh yeah, I am Megan Navarro. Yeah, check on her out. She does home decor and design.
Oh, wow,
and
cool.
She has a bunch of subscribers. She's doing YouTube has been great to us, so shout out to everybody.
God bless them, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
YouTube, just digital media in general.
Yeah,
what
it's
a
massive,
boom for
man.
arts and entertainment.
Massive.
To be able to let people in and learn their craft.
Totally.
When, One of the reasons we do what we do is we always tell people, you know, when you get to be the top 1% of your craft, you pick up the phone, you can call any number of Jimmys on the phone, and they'll help you out.
Right.
But when you're working in these rooms out here, these artists and these guys, you need some kind of an outlet.
Yep.
And the digital has made that possible.
Yes, without a doubt.
But it still means we have to master what we're doing.
Right.
And, you know, you wouldn't be a great actor if you didn't practice acting, if you didn't act, or know what the camera guys were going through.
Oh,
You'd know when your shot was off and you're like, oh man, they're gonna yell now.
Well, just in that in general, you know, when I meet these young actors who will come up to me and say, hey, well, what's going on? And I know they're doing a long shot right now, and then we're gonna move into a medium shot, and then we're gonna move into a close-up, and then you start talking to them, and then they gain more respect for the crew. I've done every single thing on a set before. I've been a PA, I've edited, I've shot, I've had a photography company, and so I have massive respect for every angle. So when I'm sitting there and I get the time to just play a character, are you kidding me? That's the easy part,
Gravy,
bro.
baby.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and then I'm just gonna get to go back to my trailer. Okay, peace out, y'all. Make sure y'all get my cookies. You know, I like my cookies off.
Today's a good day.
Exactly.
That's right. Nobody's asking me to push a thing. Where are you going to be next? Where are you going from here?
You know, I'm hosting a big event in Orlando next week called Soto After Dark.
Awesome, man.
And it's a bunch of live bands. Yeah, I do stuff with my radio. I do stuff emceeing. I'm on a new video game from Rockstar Games coming out that's going to be really big.
You do a little work with music, so we're going to give you a little plug too.
Okay.
Gentlemen, over off the camera. Come over here. Come over here.
Yep.
What are we in?
Come on.
This guy here.
This way. This guy here. This guy here is a member of our Hanging with Web Show family.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Billy Floyd.
Nice to meet you.
Billy is the lead singer from a great band called the Kitchen Killers out of Orlando.
Man. Oh, awesome.
We want to
the Kitchen
introduce you
Killers?
guys. The Kitchen Killers. Check them out
man,
online.
that's awesome.
And he's Carlos, in addition to being Carlos, because they know who he is. That's Gus Carlos. In addition to doing that, he does a lot of MC and he does a lot of music stuff. So I wanted to make sure.
Russ Rollins before you're talking about 104.1 The
Yes,
Monster.
yes.
I actually was listening in the morning that they said one of their employees just got hired by The Walking Dead, and they were wishing him the best of luck.
Yeah. That's right. There he is. Yeah. That's right.
Dude, that is. Hey, I appreciate you saying that, man. That's cool.
Yeah. No, we don't.
You know
we
what?
don't give those away.
That's pretty
are
crazy.
for-
Thanks,
those-
man. Yeah, thanks, man.
Following
Yeah.
is great.
No way.
That's awesome, dude. It is weird how life is like that, where you'll hear one little thing and you go, "Oh, I wonder why that stuck with this has hung around for 2 years." And then,
Boom. There it is.
And ironically, I'm just now getting into Harry Potter. I know, I missed the train, but I have a 7-year-old daughter, and yeah, no.
See what he did there?
See the connection.
did there?
But I'm loving it. I'm in the second movie. We're just about finishing it up. Like I said, I have a 7-year-old daughter, my wife and I, and we're like, we get it. We know it's so awesome. You know?
I've just seen the first movie,
Oh,
and I
really?
just started the second movie about a week ago.
It's so good.
Slytherin felt like kind of my house, and I'll tell you, just being here for the first 5 minutes,
Yeah.
sitting behind the table, people were coming up to me like, "You're Slytherin." Like, I made more enemies in this than I've ever made.
That's
Just to let you know, Billy is cosplaying.
Yeah,
but
man.
it's not where he wears
Because you know what, dude?
totally around the place.
I'm Slytherin too.
Yeah.
I didn't. It's funny.
Look, I got my clickbait just now. Carlos Navarro, Slytherin.
It's true. Look, I realized that here. I will always remember this con because I saw a girl walk up and she was wearing Gryffindor, right? And I said, oh, I'm Gryffindor too, because I didn't realize, right? And she goes, really? She goes, and the girl goes, I think you're more Slytherin. And I was like, hey, wait a second, I take offense to that. And she's like, no, it's not bad. It's not all bad. And I'm like, and then they started reciting the Slytherin stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'm a Slytherin.
Got that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Carlos, we're going to remind you at 2
Yes.
o'clock, right here at
Yes.
Space Coast Comic Con.
Yes.
You go on in the other room,
that's
and
right.
Billy and the Florida Con Artists, they'll sort you into your Slytherin house.
Oh, really?
Put the hat on, they will sort you into your
They will
house.
make it official.
I
Make it
may be
official.
stopping by.
I'm telling you.
That is pretty
That's
awesome.
what Space Coast Comic Con is all
Yes.
about, guys. When you come in here, you sit on the Hanging with Web show, you meet the Kitchen Killers,
That's.
you go in and get sorted into your house,
I'm gonna go. I might get sorted. I might
and
get
then,
sorted.
and then you get fans come up to you and they've seen your
Lovely.
acting, they've seen your work, they've heard you on the radio.
Beautiful.
I don't know if I'm allowed to hand the stars anything, but that's one of our Kitchen Killer schedules, so I don't want to
Oh, look at that.
break anything.
I like it.
We may be getting trouble. Look at the eye.
So, man,
I'm gonna go.
get out your
All right, we're out of here.
Get
Don't
out
make
your
me
strip bars.
stay.
Here
Don't
come
make
the
Carlos
frogs.
stay. Guys, we got to wrap it up.
coming.
As we wrap it up, we're going to say thank you to our partners and friends at Some Unique Magazine, Space Coast Comics, Famous Faces and Funnies, Off the Chain Radio with author Yvonne Mason, Pound the Grape in Melbourne, Florida. If you're ever over here on the Space Coast and want to stop and have a glass of wine, Pound the Grape, best little cup.
And one more, and Embellish
Embellish
FX.
FX.
They're here in Orlando.
That's right.
And they are a cosplay
That's right.
shop.
Thank you guys for supporting the show. Thank all of you for watching as we hung out with Carlos Navarro. That's right, it's a hanging out show. If you didn't learn anything, it's because you haven't gone to his IMDb page and just read.
Come on.
We're just
And
hanging
he's
out
slithering,
here.
too.
I'm
And he's
slithering.
slithering
So we
house.
know it.
Boom, been sorted. By the time you see this, he will have been sorted into his house. It's official. All right, guys.
just heard a
Remember,
throwdown.
log on, tune in, and
And see who we're hanging with next.
Thank you so much.
Dude, that was awesome, man.
That was